When I first came across his star, I said, if Garth Brooks and Ed Sheeran were to musically have a baby, it would be this particular person, Zach Bryan. Who is he? I've mentioned it before, but to refresh memories, I'm going to have to give you a little bit of bio on the guy because he's one of those stars, let me tell you, that just will. He has that prowess of Garth Brooks, that stage presence, the determination, the flair to write so much music, and just like Ed Sheeran. But because he's country, I'm referring to that. But he's got the skills, everybody, of both great artists that I've just mentioned. And he's just one of those people that you'd say, who is this guy? Why have I never heard of him before? But it's my job here to give you a little bit of bio because I have reacted to him before and I got a great response, so thank you. He's Zachariah Lane Bryan, an American singer-songwriter from Ooltewah, Oklahoma. Now, Bryan was born in Japan while his family were deployed in the Navy overseas, but grew up in Ooltewah, Oklahoma. He's the son of Dwayne Bryan and Deanne Bryan and has a sister, Mackenzie. But if we fast forward to him being in the Navy and everything else, Bryan released this single, Starved, that I'm going to feature today, in October of 22 this year. Now we're going into Christmas, into the new year, and I promised all the fans I'd get back on him, and I am, because I want to keep him fresh on my channel and play a lot more of his music. And it's incredible, since I featured him before summer of this year, 22. He has dropped so many singles, and he has gone from really an unknown to somebody who's getting hundreds of thousands of people responding to his videos now in such a short time. And I can guarantee you this time next year he's going to be collecting, if not a Grammy, the next best thing, and if not Nashville Awards for Country and Music, the next best thing. He's just so good. Let's take a listen to the live version, you'll understand. Got the lyrics as always in front of me, and it's a pleasure, Zach, to bring you back. Take it away with Starved.
If you guys hate it, just boo us off stage. It'll be fine. We messed it up so bad last night when we were trying to play it. So I'm going to try again. I had the chance, babe, to go back in time. Maybe I'd try a time or two, 'cause life took you in, babe. The same one that reminds me I could never love me like you do. Road is so hard, dear. I bet there's some hometown bar that we could be, but I just had a dream, dear. It's you in the late fall, all warm, sworn by the midday's light. All the things that a moment might grin grows. The corners of your lips lifting lift me when I'm low. I read in the good book, the best things in life are free and need to be let go. So take one last good look, share one last cigarette. I'll be gone by the time you're ashing it. Stop asking things you know the answers to. There is no world in which I am good for you. And we're laying on the roof of my car, feeling young, feeling numb, feeling starved. All the places home in my feet. This one's best kept memory. How the kindest parts of my mind are you and me. I love when your grin grows. The corners of your lips lifting lift me when I'm low. Didn't butcher it that time. Thank you guys so much.
No, it's thank you, Zach Bryan, for another fantastic song. Really, you're just one of those rare performers. Right, 3 times I thought I would, oh, he's finished. But you just carried on playing the guitar, the music just carried on, the crowds just carried on. And it's evidential, Zach, that even in the short time that I've known you musically, you have just springboarded to pleasing thousands of people. Look at that crowd in adulation of you, in adulation of the concerts that you do now, the music that you're producing, and the person you're becoming. Yes, you served in the Navy. Yes, that made you the person you are. You probably feel, well, from the Navy to music. But that's not so strange. I mean, so many people, even from the Navy, go to film acting and other things. And I can certainly see you in films in years to come, Zach. I can. I think whatever you're going to turn your attention to will be liquid gold, because you are so full of talent, raw talent, and it showed. I honestly, like, Garth Brooks came back after a long return to Ireland, and I was walking my dog, and here's something I want you to think about, Zach. I was walking my dog, and this car full of women, hats on, going to, I think he played in the Arena or the Point, one of them here in Dublin. I didn't go myself because tickets were sold out. And unless you got a really big group, Garth Brooks isn't the type, I feel, that you go to on your own. Yes, you'd love the music and everything, but it's a group thing. And you're one of those people as well. It's if you appeared, I'd want to go with a group of friends to appreciate you as well and introduce you to them. You're just so full of talent. And anyway, the girls went past me when I was walking the dog, all screaming at the dog, Called me handsome. Hey, thank you. So mature man, we appreciate any comments that we can get. So I appreciated all four of them screaming out of the car at me, and went past and screaming, he's back, and they're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's just like you, Zach. You'll have that response in years to come. You will, and you justifiably deserved it. What is the song about? Because it's the premise before I give you my interpretation of the lyrics. Starved is a song that was shared by the American singer Zach Bryan, as you've just seen. It was published on YouTube as a song played live, as you've seen. And people immediately loved it, avidly reading the lyrics and looking for the true meaning. And Starved, the lyrics, is about an impossible love. In the lyrics, the singer recalls moments spent with the girl he loved, remembering them as the ones that left a mark in his memories. But then we discover that this love cannot take place for some reason. And he leaves this with awareness. In the song's beginning, he regrets he cannot change how things went in the past. He wishes to go back in time and create the proper conditions to make this love happen. As he says, if I had the chance, babe, to go back in time, maybe I'd try a time or two. This life you took in, babe, the same one that reminds me I could never love me like you do. The song's chorus is the part where the memory does kick in this song, poetically remembering the best moment the two spent together. As it says, and we're laying on the roof of my car, feeling young, feeling numb, feeling starved. Of all the things that a moment might be, this one's best kept as a memory. The purest parts of my heart are you and me. The poetic nature this man possesses is unreal. Feeling young, feeling numb, feeling starved is absolutely, that will stick with me with this song. That is what the song's about, because memories when you're young, but you are numb. You're numb with love, you're numb with excitement, you're numb with everything. And you're young and you're feeling starved. You're starved of life, you're starved of adventure, you're starved of what the world can bring you. You're starved of knowledge. You're just starved of everything. And it's not just about each other starved. It's about all of that and more. And I think it's such a great way of putting things. Like when I was young, I was starved. I was in the country with my parents at home, and I thought, beautiful country, beautiful village, which I'm blessed. My village in Ireland here, Carningford, is extraordinarily beautiful. But I was starved of adventure, and I needed to get out, and I needed to be free. And my parents never held any of us back. They always said, go and live your life. And know that you have a bed here whenever you need it. They always said that. I have to give it to them. So it continues in the song. It looks like, the purest parts of my heart are with you and me. It looks like the two are in love and want to be together. But in this case, as the lyrics point out, that's not possible. As Zach explains about the lyrics, he's not the right one for her for reasons we don't know. And sometimes we don't need to know, Zach. We can read between the lines and we can make up our own interpretation. Because a lot of people walk the walk, and they walk either behind you or they walk in front of you because it's happened to them. We all walk this walk, Zach, so not always everything has to be explained. And she wishes they had a chance, and she has many questions. But on Zach's part, nothing worked. And it's sure there's no way that love could work. All the love that they tried, and she feels it can, but it can't. But Zach, you're a very handsome guy. Let's be fair. You've got immense talent. But I think the reason it didn't was you were starved of the real calling in your life, and that was music. I really feel that lay behind it. And you just felt, if I've got to do this, it's going to be the hardest road ever. And a girlfriend would have seemed like taking extra luggage, even though she was lovely, everything. I'm sure it went through your mind, going from the Navy, even being in the Navy and writing music, you knew your calling was going to be another direction. And that would have just been an extra worry, an extra burden. So it continues in the lyrics. So take one last good look. Let's share one last cigarette. I'll be gone by the time you're ashing it. Stop asking things you know the answers to. There's no world in which I am good for you. I think when a person says that, it's not harsh. It's honest. It's brutal, but it's honest. In other words, I don't know where my feet has landed. I've been serviced into the Navy. Well, not serviced into the Navy, wrong words. I went into the Navy. I've done my service. I apologize. And I've come out, and I don't know where the hell my arse is from my head. I want a bit of love. I'm a man. I need sex. I need hugs. I need kisses. I need all of it. But only momentarily. Because that calling overwhelmed you so much, and that desire to do musically something, I believe, lay behind this. You were starved of that throughout your time in the Navy. You were starved of not being recognized. You knew you had something. You knew you had to go out into the world and empower yourself and come back as that musician. And you certainly have, Zach. Because there's no world in which I'm good for you. Oh, there is, Zach, the musical world. So that's the message behind the lyrics. Starved, I love you. I love your smile, and I know you love me back, but that's not enough. There are reasons why our love can't work, and we have to accept it. It's a sad song about love, and the possibilities have no space in our lives. And people will surely relate to this music and this song for many years to come. It's that powerful. Thank you for listening, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my second return to the wonderful Zach Bryan that shall feature. I promise the fans have been calling out for it a lot more. I've noticed fans dropping comments on, I'll just finish up, on different videos. So I do notice them. Take care.